structure and this structure dwarfs no one else.
This is the one I've been waiting for! Boom! Yes! I've no idea what he's saying, but it's a good. I love the theme song, absolutely love it. Saying that, there's a video on YouTube of a mashup between Nakamura and his theme song, and it has the lyrics on it, but I can't remember them. But it's really good. This theme song, his look, his face, the facial expressions, his body looks fantastic now.
The weight of 1.3 billion people on his shoulders.
He's a deserving champion.
He is the pride of India. And we are now rejoined by our Hindi broadcast team, Shed Sardar and Obey Kawani.
ये हम देख रहे हैं अब कि भाई देखें जिंदर महल जब वापस आ रहे हैं वो कैसे अंदर वापस आ रहे हैं वो उनकी स्टाइल देखें उनके पास कितना कॉन्फिडेंस है
अरे जिंदर महल 1.3 बिलियन लोगों का representation है।
1.3 बिलियन लोगों का सपोर्ट जिसके साथ में होगा वो कैसे नहीं जीत सकता है और यही बात
I cannot wait for this match. I obviously like Randy Orton, love Randy Orton to bits.
उन्होंने 2 बार लगातार
He's a fantastic wrestler, fantastic physique as well.
Exactly what Jinder Mahal wanted. He wanted
Play all sorts of roles, but I do want Jinder Mahal to win. Definitely.
Inside this hellish structure.
Jinder Mahal has absolutely lived for this. Look, this is what you live for. This is a home court advantage. This is his.
Let's see what happens.
1.3 billion people he feels in his country. He has become what
I watched a video of
and he's got
fans reacting to like a live shot from in the arena when he won the title. And if you actually watch it properly, if you watch the video, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find it.
No Sin brothers. Jinder Mahal has now got to
pretty much the whole arena was cheering.
WWE champion.
It sounded like that anyway. Voices in my head, they get to me, they understand, they talk to me. That's what I'm talking about. Legend. So is he gonna kill himself? That's a thought.
Randy Orton sinks his 14th World Championship.
Are we gonna get like another Randy Orton? Like we got like fake Kane coming back to kill the legend.
Defeating Randy Orton in front of his family, in front of his Hall of Fame father Bob Orton.
in front of his Hall of Fame father Bob Orton on Father's Day in Randy's hometown. But Randy's been in all. He's been in Hell in a Cell. He's a 13-time world champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, including this year where he won the.
I hear voices in my head.
Randy, though, has never been in the Punjabi prison.
No, he hasn't. Yeah, but neither is Jinder.
The Viper can do with the modern-day Maharaja.
I talked to some sources.
Technically, Randy's got the advantage if you think about it, because it's a Punjabi prison match and it's in America.
More detached than he has ever been.
But it's in America, so he's got the support really.
And the one locked inside that Mahal
So
worried about.
technically, Jinder has got more to lose.
With the Viper.
So surely,
Better be ready.
if you think about it this way, Jinder should be more nervous than Randy Orton.
Punjabi prison matches, the only 2 in WWE history. This is one of the most destructive, alarming matches you will ever see.
I literally have no idea where this is going or what way it's going to go.
He's seen it all in his WWE career, but it has been 10 years since this structure has been called into action. This structure is the perfect environment for the infliction of bodily harm.
I cannot wait!
He had no problem with the Punjabi prison. He had no problem with Jinder Mahal choosing the stipulation, which ended up becoming the Punjabi prison.
I'm excited for this because
Randy Orton's downfall.
I think since it's happened, like Jinder has been like a really, really good champion and a really good heel. I found,
These two great
and he's brought
competitors
something
to walk
different
in this
to
match,
SmackDown.
They're not going to walk out the same if they
Like
walk out.
it's a really good heel.
Imagine that. Imagine if you're Randy Orton. Imagine if you're Jinder Mahal and you're thinking about that very thought, John, that you truly will never be the same once you leave. The official is
Oh, drop the outer cage!
structure to be dropped now over 20 feet high.
The cage is dropping!
Both structures in order to win the Punjabi prison match. This entire WWE universe in sheer awe at the sight of this Punjabi prison.
The following is a Punjabi prison match for the WWE Championship. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The
Like a
interior
Japanese
structure
movie or a
consists
Chinese movie.
of
Kung fu
4
movie.
doors, each one attended by a referee. Each door will be raised when called for by a competitor. The door will remain open for only 60 seconds. And once that 60
Remember those old
seconds
Jackie
has
Chan
elapsed,
movies?
the door
Move
will
me.
shut
Move me.
and be locked for good.
Move me.
The outer structure has no doors whatsoever. The only way to win
It
a
don't you
Punjabi
think
prison match
that,
is by
like
escaping
climbing over the top,
full
it's really,
structure.
it's kind of a tricky situation, man, because if you get one of those spiky things
Introducing
caught
the
in you,
challenger.
you're going
From
to
St. Louis,
hang like a
Missouri.
beach.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Trying to as if I remembered what they were going to say there, but that's fire!
And his opponent from Punjab, India, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal!
Look at the confidence on the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal tonight. Some people are dwarfed by that championship. Some people grow into it. Jinder is the latter.
If there's any
I don't have a WWE Championship belt, I have the United States belt, so
because there is no turning back
I'm
for
gonna hold
Jinder
this.
Mahal and Randy Orton. So the official will now leave the inner structure here. And again, these 4 doors of the inner structure will be closed for good for here.
Get off it!
Until Superstar calls for it to be open.
Yeah, Orton immediately
all over Jinder Mahal
Jesus!
early on at Jinder Mahal. And this has been the strategy of Randy Orton in every single matchup he's had against Mahal.
They were hard elbows.
The official now closing the door here again.
He struggled there, the
Call for
official.
The door to be open. It will only be open for 60 seconds and then be closed for good. Jinder Mahal already yelling.
Called the door already.
Jinder Mahal's calling for the first doors here, so he's got 60 seconds to escape the door, but Randy Orton right on Mahal.
Why would you do that straight away, Jinder?
Mahal made.
It's a mistake.
And now Randy Orton making his own attempt here to escape out of the door here to get out of this first inner structure.
Randy Orton knows you got a limited time frame to get out that door. Randy
I
trying to
can't
take
hold it.
advantage.
It's awkward on my shoulder.
Jinder scrambling there for the open door, now pushed into the corner by Orton. About 30 seconds left here on the door. Randy Orton, sending Mahal face first into the steel reinforced bamboo. Orton climbing
Grab his leg.
for the door.
Do not
and Mahal
let him
gonna
go.
climb out. Orton trying to climb out here.
Orton's not
Less
trying
than
to climb
20
out, he's
seconds
trying
for this
to
door.
lie on the ropes.
Oh, desperately had to dive to grab that ankle as we're hitting 10 seconds to go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Mahal and
1.
Orton reaching for the door, and it is shut for good. 3 doors remaining. And I wonder what that does to the psyche of Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal.
Knowing that door will not open again in this match.
The official chaining and locking the door. And Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, they realize how good of an opportunity.
Oh, come on,
they had
official. How long did it
early
take
on
to unlock
there.
the
They were right
lock
on
the door?
top of each other.
Just got to put a padlock on it.
One option down, 3 to go. Eyes on your opponent. Let's go. Oh, and now Randy Orton firing back here on Mahal. Again, just the physical nature.
What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon the Singh brothers are going to get involved somehow?
To wear down your opponent, you have to in this type of structure. Oh, do a ton of
I don't know how they're going to work it, but they have
smart
to.
strategy from Mahal. John, you saw firsthand how
In my opinion, anyway.
Undertaker managed to escape the Punjabi prison.
Yeah, and the one thing you got to understand, Randy has that hurt arm that Jinder Mahal right now is working on. It's going to be tough to climb that leather cage.
I guarantee that's exactly what Jinder Mahal is thinking here. The knee drops there, and now the knee.
Just open it and climb out. Open it and slide out quickly.
Great strategy by
That's all you've got to do, Jinder. Just be quick about this situation.
And Orton has all been about.
Don't stand there and wait for hours, deciding whether you are or
slower pace
being slow getting out.
Here in this matchup inside the Punjabi prison. Oh my God! And just bending the arm around the steel reinforcement.
Break it!
Arm's not made to bend like that.
Oh, using the top rope to his advantage, and now Mahal can wear down Randy Orton as he pleases.
What do other people think of Jinder? Do you think he's a good heel?
Target that makes the
Think he's a good
strategy a
champion?
little bit easier if you're Jinder Mahal.
I mean, I was very, very, very
Punjabi
shocked
prison.
when he
He's only
won.
been 2 before this one. But I've been in a lot of cage matches, and it's the fear of trying to climb out while you're hurt. And that's what Randy Orton is going to have to deal with if he finds a way to get out of this first inner structure.
And again, 3 doors can still be open here on the inner structure for either of these men to escape through. But again, if all 4 of the doors wind up being closed,
Just
you have to
stamp on him! Don't put him in a submission!
They're pulling Randy back down, a little fish hook in the mouth.
That may end up being what we face here. I mean, this could be a long-term strategy in this match for Jinder Mahal. And now Mahal, oh, and another shot to the arm there.
Jinder Mahal calling for the door.
And again, the door is...
Yes, yes, yes!
And has
No!
seconds now to get out, and Randy Orton right on Jinder Mahal.
Randy, go away!
Oh, and a shot there.
I reckon
Orton looked like by Jinder Mahal.
At least one of them's going to have to climb over the inner structure as well. That's my thoughts.
And again, about 42 seconds remaining here.
Randy's put himself in good position with that fall-away slam with Jinder across the ring from that door. We'll see if Randy can get out.
Randy's trying to drag himself. Remember the injured left arm here early on in this matchup by Jinder Mahal. Less than 30 seconds now until that door will close for good. Orton trying to pull himself, trying to use the bottom rope here, and Mahal trying to slow him down. Less than
Randy,
20
get off.
seconds now.
Kick him
15
away.
seconds remaining here. Orton and Mahal. Oh,
No.
man, it's dropped. Less than 10 seconds. And now Jinder Mahal realizes the opportunity, trying to slide for the open door.
Randy, piss
For the opening, and Orton on top of Mahal. And the
So,
door
2 more left.
shut for good. 2 down, only 2 remaining.
This concept of this match is really different, and it's exciting. I like it.
Randy Orton.
It's good. The reaction when he said Punjabi prison match as well, the fans loved it.
Randy, it was no sense
Excuse
in
me?
scrambling for the door there. 2 seconds left. He said he went right after Jinder Mahal. Now Randy Orton trying to collect himself and find a new strategy here against Jinder Mahal. The 2 remaining doors still available.
Randy, we don't want you to hit him. We don't want you to work. We don't want you to get anything. We don't like you, Randy. We don't like you.
And Randy knows enough.
Let's go, Jinder.
Orton understands it's all about timing here. Whoa, no.
Go.
Mahal using his ability and climbing up the inner structure. You can't escape through the inner structure.
No, Randy, but technically that's your free pass to open another
Trying to
door.
circumvent even using the doors, and now Randy Orton is going back up after Jinder Mahal.
What would you guys have done? If Jinder's climbing up, surely it'd be faster for Randy Orton to go to another door without the possibility of getting knocked off, get out and climb up on the complete other side.
Man, caught up in the top rope.
I mean, Jinder would obviously get out, but Randy would have the
And
advantage
Randy
because it would have been
Mahal.
quicker for him. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
And John, you've been in all types of structural matches, and this is the danger that it can be. Just even trying to escape can be more of a hindrance than anything.
You got to keep your aware of everything around you. And believe me, Randy Orton is going to use every bit of his advantage, just like he's doing right now.
We're seeing that vicious bloodthirsty
I'd love to be
side
in one of
Randy
these
Orton.
matches.
Wait a minute, Randy Orton trying to set up Jinder Mahal here. Thought about the DDT, but sent into the side of the structure instead. Well, John, you said it. There is no give with either of these structures.
Yeah, absolutely zero, Tom. I was down looking at the structure this afternoon. They're putting it together. Everything in this structure hurts.
Oh, and Mahal right back on Orton.
Jinder! Hit him with a cross! Hit him with it!
Orton, no. And again, pinning Orton between the ropes and the steel reinforced bamboo.
The transformation of
Not only
Jinder's
taking the
been
blow from
insane.
Jinder, but also taking
Oh,
Absolutely
and Jinder,
insane.
cool.
Jinder Mahal got caught by Orton there. Orton
You could
fired
sort of
back
tell something
before
was going to
Mahal
happen
could
with
get
him,
there.
that they were going to push him or something like that because
Look at Mahal here. What?
Oh, and
of the epic transformation. Like someone that looks that
of the
good
structure.
can't just be a jobber. I don't think.
And again, 2 of the 4 doors are locked for good here in the inner structure. There are opportunities at 2 more doors, which will be open for 60 seconds and then closed again.
Well, the Orton or Mahal are thinking about that at the moment. Right now, it's just trying to inflict
Oh, and one more time.
Out
as much
Chihuahua.
damage on your opponent as you can.
Oh, wow. The
Oh!
snap on Mahal against the top rope.
veteran instincts of Randy
To
Orton.
be
is
honest,
what
the
you'd
snap on the
expect.
rope, the
Using
drop on the
every
rope looked more
bit of
painful
this
than that.
Ring and the structure to his advantage.
And
Looks like, okay, Orton's calling for the door.
Oh!
Third
door's open! Third door's open!
60 seconds now to escape the inner structure.
And understand, Jinder called for the first 2 doors. This is the first one that Randy has called for.
Randy Orton trying to get out through the door, and there is Jinder Mahal out on his trail, trying to bring Orton back inside the ring. 40 seconds remaining, and Orton...
Jinder hit him with an RKO!
Well, if you're Mahal, Orton, your mind is
What
going
happened to
racing
stealing?
right now.
What happened to the old days where wrestlers used to steal each other's finishes? Nowadays,
Another shot there to the left arm here, and now trying to climb
there is
out,
none.
Trying to climb out of the ropes and then out of the door.
Your Randy just playing defense here.
About 20 seconds left here for Orton and Mahal. Can they capitalize on this open door here and a big uppercut? Now can Randy Orton get there?
Orton's got a clear path.
Less than 15
I
seconds.
want them to
Randy
steal
Orton
his
trying to
finisher.
close,
I want them to
trying
steal his finisher. That would actually be really cool. And get a mad reaction.
Oh man, and Jinder Mahal dragging Orton down, and the 3rd door locked.
No!
That strategy of working on that shoulder Randy paid off for Jinder. When Jinder needed an ace in the hole, Jinder was able to get it.
Yeah, but how much does frustration play a role now? If you're Jinder Mahal, if you're Randy Orton, you know you only got 1 more door left. 1 more option to walk out of the first structure.
If you can't get out of the door, you will have to climb over the inner structure, and then again, there is the daunting 20-foot outer structure you still have to get out of.
It's not like a steel cage though. You've got a lot of space to step, like the gaps in between
Mahal and Orton staring
Punjabi compared to the actual
direction
steel
of that door
cage.
and now at each other.
There's more foot room and more to hang on to. So whether it be 20 foot or 50 foot. The fear factor would be there, obviously, if it's taller, but
that door, when do you think you have your opponent incapacitated?
being able to walk down would be easier in terms of the physicalness of it. Yeah! Apart from the big spikes at the top, which no one likes. I don't want to get that stuck in my leg. 1 door left!
Oh, and Randy Orton sidestepping Jinder Mahal. Power slam! Power slam to the WWE.
He didn't do the 2 clotheslines first!
Favoring the left shoulder is Orton.
But both had a decision to make. Go for the door or fight.
Wait a minute, now trying to get Jinder Mahal out along the ropes. Big DDT from Orton. An important moment here for the Viper.
Right, this is where you fix up on
This could be a
Orton
big turning point here in this
and
match.
just
for
open the
Randy
door.
Orton.
Get out.
Orton trying to ignore
If
those
you wanted to win.
receptors in his arm. But focus on the task at hand.
And Randy Orton is indeed calling for the final door, for the fourth door here to be opened here by the official. Is Randy Orton going to climb out? He's got
walk out
to do so. I think Orton wants to put the finishing touches on Jinder Mahal first. John, this is brilliant if Orton can pull it off.
What are you doing?
RKO, Randy's out the door. Jinder's going to be stuck inside.
Wait for the RKO. And Mahal with the knee. Mahal with the knee takes down Orton. And now Mahal could have the opportunity.
What goes through your mind if you've got an opportunity to win that's right there in front of you? Take it.
Or the two men will be trapped inside the Jinder Mahal shirt. Mahal's hooking Orton.
Going for the Colossus.
Oh shit!
Got him.
That was insane.
20 seconds for Randy. 20 seconds for Orton to get to the door.
Randy's shoulders.
Oh, no.
I knew it!
You gotta be 10 seconds. The Singh Brothers Simpsons.
I knew it! I said it! I said it! I said it!
Hanging out in the back. Singh Brothers just pulled Mahal out of the gate. And Randy was trying to get there in time. This is ridiculous.
Randy is screwed.
There are no disqualifications.
Jinder has to do is climb out of the cage. Randy has to climb over the inner cage just to get to Jinder. You talk about a head start.
Jinder just got DDT'd. He's not climbing out of anywhere.
You got RKO'd is what happened.
The Singh Brothers and Mahal had a plan from the outset here tonight. So much for winning this match on your own. The Singh Brothers trying to get their meal ticket back up to his feet.
Come on!
There's no disqualification.
And now Orton is...
So now you think, I don't want Randy on to win, but Randy, hurry up! Climb, 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 climb!
Jinder Mahal had something.
You're in better shape, better condition.
It's his match.
Orton is forced to climb with a bad arm. Desperation here by Randy Orton trying to climb the inner structure. Meanwhile, Jinder Mahal is starting to climb.
Jinder's got an insurmountable lead.
Jinder Mahal on the outer structure here, and look at Randy Orton already scaled the 16-foot inner structure. He's got to pick up speed.
Oh, I tell you, he's going to jump from the outside to that side.
Oh no, what's Randy?
Oh my God, and he climbed over to the outer structure. Orton can barely hang on.
Jinder realized he's not quick enough to get over before Randy.
Orton and Mahal on top of the outer structure now. You have to climb out of this structure in order to win the match. And a battle of attrition here on the outer structure.
That high, they're going to get hurt. They're going to lose.
It's all about the WWE Championship match.
I'm just mesmerized.
Prison. Now Mahal has shot to Orton trying to get the Viper off of the bamboo. Oh, this structure.
Come on.
Up these two men, Mahal and Orton. And whatever it takes to remove Mahal from the equation. Oh, Randy Orton. Oh, Mahal dropped off. Mahal.
Go on, Singh Brothers, go!
Orton's gonna win. The Singh Brothers grabbing a hold of Randy Orton. How can you contend with this?
I wonder when they climbed under the ring.
Again, this is completely legal in this match. And again, the Singh Brothers helping out Mahal. They dragged Orton down.
Unless they've been under there since the start. And that message was pre-recorded.
Samir and Sunil Singh paying dividends here at Battleground. And now Mahal is back up to his feet. Mahal delivering the orders. Mahal realizes what he's got to do. He's got to take out Randy Orton here with some help. Oh, wow. Big shot.
Jinder Mahal's plan is working.
Yeah, Mahal's confident now. And now Jinder Mahal wide open to climb the outer structure. Two little cohorts still putting the boots on Randy Orton. Mahal's climbing without any distraction.
Hurry up!
Mahal's got a tremendous lead. The Saints are making Orton watch as Mahal is beginning to climb, but Orton is fighting back. Orton's fighting for his life. Orton's fighting.
Oh no! This is what I hate about watching it. You get adverts. No more.
Watch as Mahal is beginning to climb, but Orton is fighting back. Orton's fighting for his life. Orton's fighting away from the Saints.
Come on, Sing!
For the WWE title. Orton, on the floor. And again, Mahal's almost up.
Randy better figure out a way to stop Jinder.
And Mahal's been just trying to climb, trying to ignore Randy Orton and the Sings, but Orton's right on top of him, right on the legs.
Kick him off!
Trying to pull Jinder Mahal down off the outer structure. And
Get him off!
saving this match. They're dragging the champion back down to the floor with everything he's got. And now Mahal is off of the outer structure.
That just doesn't give at all this material. I think it's bamboo, isn't it?
To do the Singh brothers next.
Yeah.
Another suplex.
Give the other one a suplex as well.
And Samir is holding on to Randy Orton for dear life, and he could pay for it. Yeah.
The Singh brothers are paying dividends for Jinder Mahal.
Little kid in the crowd, hurry up!
The nightmare that Randy Orton has had to deal with in their previous two encounters with the Singh brothers.
I'm sure that's the same cameraman that I saw.
Oh my gosh, of the Punjabi prison. And this is part of it, John.
Not bamboo. It's either bamboo or kendo.
You had to believe that Jinder had a
What are
plan.
kendo sticks made out of? Are they made out of bamboo? That might be stupid. Don't insult me too much for that.
From underneath the ring. No disqualification here. And Mahal trying to hook Orton for the Colossus, trying to set him up.
Get it!
Colossus on the outside, and Mahal dropped into the outer structure. Orton trying to do anything he can to break the hold, and he does. And now wait a minute, look at Orton. Orton trying to level the playing field. Or looking for a receipt. You want to play this game, Jinder? I can too.
No, just go.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, mercy deserved. You're fighting for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton was dissecting the WWE Champion. Now the Singh's getting back to the fold. Yeah, Singh, you want some? Come get some.
Just being hit with a kendo stick really, really hurts. How would I know? Because I've had it done to me.
Oh, look at marks all over Randy's back from that Singapore cane.
There are the wounds of battle as Orton tries to assess, how do I escape this structure? And think about the abuse that Randy Orton's taken throughout this match. You can see him still favoring the left arm here. Yeah, he's got to climb.
Randy's been fighting a 3-on-1 battle, and he's got that hurt shoulder.
Randy Orton's got to climb out here essentially with one arm here against Jinder Mahal, trying to climb.
How the hell did he just get... Are they that big? That he could climb out of that? It's a fucking advert again.
Out here essentially with one arm here against Jinder Mahal.
Are they that small, them holes, that he can get out of that?
What did you see that? That Singh just climbed. Oh, wait a minute. Samir Singh.
Hole in the cage.
Samir Singh was small enough to get out of the structure, and now he's climbing on the outside here. Oh my God. Orton thought he had the Singh brothers taken care of it. And Samir and Randy Orton are tied up here on the outer part of the structure, and Randy Orton can't advance up the structure.
It's tiny.
Orton and Samir are still tied up here, and Samir is preventing Randy Orton from doing anything. Orton trying to do what he can. Orton completely stuck.
Someone's going to fall for a table.
There's nothing he can do here. He's got to fight him off. Got no choice. Randy Orton trying to battle Samir Singh here as he tries to escape the Punjabi prison. Orton is nearly to the top.
Oh, no sell, no sell, no sell.
That interference for Jinder. Singh's doing his job.
Singh on the outside of the structure. Orton with the right.
This is 15 feet in the air.
This could be bad. This could be real bad. Randy Orton, one more shot here as Samir Singh.
Nino. That was brilliant. Come on, Jinder.
Guys,
I'm going to say, say it again. It's pretty amazing where Jinder's come from.
Still inside the structure. This match is continuing.
Absolutely, pretty much absolutely like nothing.
Situation, but now we got a race on our
The
hands.
League of Nations.
Did his job.
Yeah, did his job.
Gave Jinder time to get back in this match.
Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton both climbing simultaneously.
Sure he was in the League of Nations.
Structure.
Please, somebody remind me of what he was in.
Because
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so bad. I don't think I know anything.
And Mahal now trying to drag Orton back down inside the structure. Watch this.
15 feet through our table.
I don't feel sorry for him at all. You want to get involved, you pay the price. And now Mahal and Orton have dropped back down inside the structure. Watch this again.
Look at this. Oh, that is paying the price to help Jinder Mahal.
Was that the Spanish announce table as well? No, it was in the middle, so it would have been.
What's the word? Oh, wait, and Mahal missed. Mahal's right leg is caught. Uh-oh. Mahal cut the...
No!
Oh, DDT on the floor.
No!
Orton able to execute that DDT. His left arm virtually lifeless. The carnage of this match.
Look at the blood on Orton's arm. Did you see that?
Look at Jinder and Randy. They barely even move. There are marks all over them.
I don't know how he's going to get up from that. This is really annoying me now, this skipping thing. It's just a white screen.
There are marks
Why do you need to
all over
add these in there?
I mean, you had to expect this, John.
You go in the stage, it's like what I said, you go in the structure, you're not going to come out the same. No matter who wins.
This is a barbaric structure, a barbaric environment. And now Orton's just trying to...
These guys are both beat to hell, they're exhausted. And you still got to get enough strength somehow to get over this Punjabi wall.
Orton seeking out another weapon, perhaps. Want to take another look.
Look at the distance.
Collateral damage.
I've got a feeling the tables are special. Oh!
And again,
he's got the chair now. Leave Samir alone.
Orton's got a steel chair. Orton's got a steel chair. And Orton took out one thing. We're going to take out the other one here. You got to keep your eye on Jinder Mahal. Oh! Shot to the gut there. And now a steel chair across the back of Mahal. The brutality of this match.
It's the toll that Randy Orton's body has taken thus far. He's been fighting 3 people, and he's finally turning the tide.
Let's go.
Is Randy going to have enough to be able to get out of this?
Jinder, get up. Jinder up. I don't know how this is going to finish. I really don't know.
WWE champion. Hey, all I'm thinking about right now is hitting Jinder Mahal.
The prestigious title in the history of sports entertainment. Both these guys know that whatever it takes, it's worth it.
What is going to happen?
Is now the time. Is now the time that Orton attempts to escape.
Randy is looking to win that championship for the 14th time.
How are they going to help now? Because they've both been taken out.
Sitting with the steel chair. He's got an opportunity.
Oh, he's moving towards him.
Randy was the youngest champion when he won it the first time. This is about to be Randy's 14th time.
What I do
Orton has been to it
is I'd get a ladder from underneath the ring. If there wasn't any, put it up, the really tall ones, climb up the ladder, it'd be easier.
Look who's back. Oh my God, and Sunil Singh is now right behind Orton, trying to pull Orton down one more time. Orton thought he had a clear path over the top of this 20-foot structure. Oh, cast off Sunil Singh. Good.
Ow.
That could be the last impediment for Randy Orton to retain the WWE Championship.
What the fudge? Oh my
That's the WWE.
No!
Still trying to climb. Look at this. What the? Great Khali is here, and Randy Orton. Randy, I mean, the match.
You're talking about a shock.
Orton's got no choice but
He's shaking
the structure.
No! Khali's back!
Remember, he's got that hurt left arm, and Khali's climbing up to meet Randy Orton. The Great Khali has just showed up.
I cannot believe what I see. Got a hold of Randy Orton.
I never saw that coming at all.
Through the bars. Oh my God.
Randy, they fought 3-on-1 as a... Now all of a sudden he has the Great Khali.
Yeah, and look to your right. Jinder Mahal. Scaling the Punjabi prison.
Randy can't breathe.
Khali's got that grip around the throat of Randy Orton. He's got pinned in that opening.
The size of Khali's hands.
Orton is helpless. And Great Khali telling Mahal to climb. Telling Mahal to go.
I'm in shock!
I cannot believe this.
Khali has come home and take care of his countrymen.
Not like this. Not like this. Jinder Mahal taking his time. Khali with a firm grasp here on Orton. Mahal, one last look at Orton. And Jinder Mahal.
Yeah!
The WWE title. Still, the WWE Champion. Jinder Mahal.
You're talking about an unbelievable turn of events. I can't believe that Great Khali is here.
Randy Orton, it's his match. Randy Orton has to deal with Jinder Mahal. Randy Orton has to deal with Samir Singh. And now the Great Khali. Are you kidding me? This was insurmountable.
I never
Randy Orton
had
Great Khali.
an inkling that was going to happen.
Randy thought it was smooth selling. Randy would take care of the Singh brothers. He'd take care of Jinder Mahal. Well, the Singhs are still down here out of. He would go through a table from 15 feet off the cage, and you look up, and here comes the Great Khali back to the WWE.
Well, we thought Randy Orton was going to win here. Was on top of this outer structure, and Khali, his might, was shaking the structure so badly that Randy Orton fell down a series of rungs, and then Great Khali just got a hold of Randy Orton right there. There's no way Randy Orton could have planned for this. Could have planned for Great Khali making an appearance to ensure this match for Jinder.
The Great Khali, former world champion, the largest man in history. A true giant. Look at the size of Great Khali's hands.
Jinder Mahal would then climb outside of the structure. Khali still with a hold of Orton. And Mahal a clear path.
Yeah, you know, it's almost that.
Wow.
Khali was the one that introduced the Punjabi prison to WWE.
Jinder Mahal's game plan was executed, and Jinder Mahal is still your WWE champion.
Jinder Mahal had a plan. Jinder Mahal is becoming a great WWE champion, much to the chagrin of Randy Orton.
The modern day Maharaja! Maharaja! I'm in complete awe, like, over that, but I'm really, really happy in a way, because I never thought I'd ever see Great Khali again, and Great Khali like that is good, not the dancing and the kiss cam Khali, that's just rubbish. But I didn't think, but then as soon as he mentioned, for the legend Great Khali back a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was on SmackDown, when he mentioned about the Punjabi prison match, that should have given me an inkling that Great Khali was going to return. But, I didn't know that, now I do. Amazing! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. But overall, I really enjoyed that match. I thought it was a good match. Like, I didn't know where it was going, what angle it was going for at certain points. And considering Jinder went for the gate, like as soon as it started, I was like, okay, obviously it's not going to work. But I just had a feeling that someone would have to climb out the top. But I knew the Singh brothers were going to get involved, and I just had an inkling that they would, but I didn't know how they would get involved, and I did not expect them to climb underneath the ring. I expected them to come out and go over the top, or come in by going over the top. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like on Facebook as well for updates and more videos. And don't forget to shut up.